Alright, hello and welcome everyone to SMW Central News, Incarnation 3. This is Pikerchu, the new YouTube guy on this channel, signing on to tell you about what's been happening in Super Mario World Central. Currently there are two ongoing contests on the site, an OW Design contest and Super Mario World Central Idol. Of the two, unfortunately, only the Overworld Design Contest is still open for new submissions. Super Mario World Central Idol is only open for voting on already participating contestants. Yep, Overworld Design Contest, not a level one. So taking into consideration all of these artistic folks on the site, it should be pretty interesting. Here are the rules. Number 1. Use both the main overworld and the submaps in your design. Remember that you aren't designing the levels, just the overworld. Number 2. Each submission must contain 5 to 10 worlds. Try to imagine you're designing a full-on Mario ROM hack. You shouldn't have 1 or 2 worlds in a ROM hack, and you most definitely probably wouldn't have more than 10 either. 3. You do not have to use all the submaps. Of course, it should go without saying that the more creative you use the submaps, the better it'll be for your score. Number 4. You may use any landscape you want. This goes along with the whole being creative. Judges won't be too impressed if you go with a simple, basic grassland, so let your mind go wild in designing the landscapes. 5. Events are not necessary, and you do not need to include them, unless you want to use them for something besides uncovering paths. 6. Level names will not be a big part of the scoring, but you should try to include them. Number 7. You may use any resources you want. Chocolate or vanilla, it doesn't matter. The biggest things that will be scored are the design and aesthetics. Is your overworld impressive looking? Is it flat? Are the lands varied and diverse? Is the overworld something that is pleasant to look at and admire? Did you use your resources to their maximum potential? We're looking forward to see what you guys come up with, and remember, the due date is July 27th, this Friday. Super Mario World Central Idol. Our currently ongoing music competition is in its 3rd round entry period. The 4 people left standing are Masachu, Louis37, iGuy, and Torchicas. And they are to port a non-video game song, so this should be pretty interesting. For voters, the rules are as follows. Download the zip file containing their entries, not available at this time. Then write a post in the voting thread detailing who you thought was the best, and then going down in sequential order. Simple as that. Considering this is round 3, it seems unnecessary to post the rules for contestants at this point, since no new contestants can enter. Super Mario World Central Production 2 is currently nearing the point where it's past the middle of development, but not quite at the end of development. All of the levels have been completed, with the exception of the final level, which is being worked on by 8 of our users, believe it or not. As for the bosses, only 3 of the planned 10 bosses have been completed. The soundtrack is almost complete. Out of our target of 69 songs, we've already achieved 66 complete songs, so people should be happy to hear a new, unique, and not to mention, purely original soundtrack composed by our surprisingly and diversely talented user base. The title screen is currently being worked on by Leod, with graphics made by Dynamar, and so far, it's looking pretty sweet. However, it still contains various technical problems involving the HDMA and other stuff. The main overworld, by the way, is also looking fantastic, with incredible graphics work done by Extrobal and the landscapes designed by Azuric. It's just looking absolutely beautiful. As for the sub-maps, only the graphics for World 6 have been completed, and the map is being designed by Maxidex. However, this is still pretty recent, so there's nothing else to be said about the overworld at this moment. So that's all for now. Come back next time to find out what's going on in the Super Mario World hacking community. Pikerchu13 signing out.